pants and vest. I can't even ride a horse, but I don't give a damn. I'm a different breed of cowboy. I'm a truck driving man. The trail I ride reaches.
Welcome to American Trucking Adventures. I am your host, Twisted, and basically what this series is a bunch of a little bit of everything. It all depends on how this video and maybe the next one goes. Will dictate what we do next. The plan is this picks up pretty well. I'm going to start a fresh profile, start from scratch, and just keep this one here as my personal one. And when I'm not recording, that's what I'll play on. That way, when I am recording and I stop, when I start back up on the next video, it'll be where we left off on the previous one. So we'll basically build the company, together from the ground up and everything. So, that said, let's get ready to jump into this and kind of go over a couple of things. Obviously, this is not the headquarters you'll start with. This is the outside of my shop currently. It's one upgrade from what you start with. So you kind of get a sneak peek of what that's going to look like. But we're going to go in here and we're going to check some things out. We're going to go to Company Manager. Basically, it'll show you different stats about your company. You can own. I haven't owned more than one yet, so I'm taking it that you can own several more, and then you can relocate if you want and different things of that nature. But since we clicked on that, you'll see myself, and then I have two guys driving for me. You'll kind of see that the trucks are in the background. They're a little bit the same. Mine's modded, or not modded, but upgraded. Theirs isn't. The only thing that they have is the paint job to match mine. So we look in sync as a company. You can manage your drivers. You can see what they're driving. Obviously, you can see that we're all driving the same truck. We're all out of the same garage. The ratings. I'm rooming while they're on duty. Rooming is right now. I'm currently not hauling a load. I'm at the garage. But they're out on the road right now. The profit per mileage or distance. You can obviously see I get paid a lot more than what they do. And then profit per day. So every day that you're out on the road, like I've been doing some long hauls, so it's been taking me. My average long hauls have been like 20-hour runs lately. So you usually have to sleep over depending on the route that you're driving, because by the time with all the stoplights and everything, you get tired and you guy will fall asleep at the wheel, and it's not a good thing, because if you're traveling like on an 80-mile-an-hour stretch highway and you fall asleep, you lose total control of your truck and you will wreck and total it. Then you got to call for assistance. It'll take you to the shop. You got to pay for that. And then you got to hope that it didn't take you backwards, or you're re-driving where you just were. So you definitely got to make sure that you get your sleep in. If you go here to say Felipe, you can see that what his stats are as far as what he's able to do. This is your hazmat. This is your long hauls. This is your high value cargo. I believe this one here is your fragile cargo, and this one or this is I think your fragile, and this is your rush, like your time wise to get the trailer there, and then this is fuel economy. You can check their logs. You can see what they've carried and where they've been, where they went, or whatever, and then you'll see the mileage that they drove and the profit. Why these two are not saying what he was carrying, I don't know. I can make a joke about it, So for my buddy Ferry, maybe he went down and saw Pedro or something. I don't know, because maybe Felipe went south of the border on me on 2 trips and didn't log in what he was carrying. Um, but we'll check out Josh's. Now this is crazy, because I hired him first, and he's been at the same rating. I hired Josh after, and he started like a 0.7, and he's already up above a 2. So Felipe may be getting fired here. It all depends. I gotta watch what his profit is. I mean, his rating ain't going up, but he's definitely long hauling now, because he didn't have any. I think he might have 1 there. He's gained 2 since. But anyway, you can hire drivers through here. All these question marks are basically where recruiting offices are. I haven't been to these ones, so I haven't discovered them. Like I said, my route usually takes me like through here. I don't know if this. I'll have to check and see if the mouse is working on in the video or not. But basically, yeah, you have to go there to open it up. Yes, I know I have no slots available. But see, you can tell like their ratings now. These guys ain't very well. Might have to hire Grandpa here to take over Felipe if he don't straighten up. You can go to the truck dealers. You got Kenworth and you got Peterbilt. I have got to those shops. I think I've gotten all the truck shops. There might be 1 or 2 out there I might have missed. But yeah, that's basically that. You can go to the bank now. On this one, I've taken some loans out. I don't have no mods in here for money or nothing like that. I actually earn my bank account, because obviously you can see what my bank account is here. This is the debt that I'm in. Because I took out $300,000 in loans to buy the trucks and upgrade the shop. My truck is basically all upgraded through just running the routes and doing what I've been doing. If you go to here, it will show you like every time you level up or whatever, that you've actually unlocked more stuff. Like I've got more paint jobs opened up now, and more bumpers, another motor for the Kenworth, another paint scheme here, some more tires and stuff. So it's a little useful thing instead of you having to drive over there to see what's over there now. You can go in here and you can adjust your lights, your mirrors, and your seat. So when you're inside a cab in first person, you can adjust it to, you can see the road and everything. Diagnostics, it'll give you the diagnostics about your truck, the damage and everything. Like here I've got 3%. That's just wear and tear on the tires. You hump up and down the road, and you're gonna eat up that tread. You eventually got to replace the tires, so that's normal wear and tear there. Yeah, Vib's probably gonna have a laugh about that when you hump up and down the road. Yeah, you'll meet these guys soon, hopefully. I know Ferry just bought a computer. Vi is, I think, getting hers repaired or upgrading. I'm not sure what she's doing. She just had a baby, so congrats on that. Let's see. We went through that. We went to the bank, recruitment. Just touch back. You can. This is how you get your loans. Is up here. So, I've already maxed out pretty much, so I can't get another big loan, but I can go in here and get more if I need it. But I'm not going to do any of that because I'm pretty much in debt now. I'm trying to earn back the money to pay them, which I can actually repay one of the loans, and I'll go ahead and do that now, even though I probably won't be left with much left for gas and stuff. But you just go in here and repay it, and that's one less thing off of me now. Now you see that you're only left with $5,000, so that's just probably gonna give me. I think I fueled up when I just dropped the last load off. You do get emails if you don't pay your bills or you overdraw your account at the gas station or repairs or whatever. Um, you'll get overdraft notices like in real life, like if you overdraw your bank account and you got your phone hooked up to your bank app or whatever. Um, and then you got your common ones here that you get when you first start up. You got your options, your save and load, your email. You can come in here and put music in here. Like I've got some in here already. You can radio stream it live. It's all self-explanatory. You got your world map. Obviously, we've been through that. You can go in here. This is where you get your loads at here. Value's gonna have a field day with the way I talk on here. But this one here, before you buy your truck, this is what you got to go to. You got to drive for other people. So you'll see the different trucks that you'll be able to drive. Here you're driving for. Now I do have a mod in here, so I have like real companies showing up, like Dole and Exxon, Chevron, John Deere, Cat, um, J.C. Penney's, 7-Eleven, Walmart, things of that nature. But you'll see where you're leaving from and where you're going, how much you're getting paid, and how much you're getting paid per mile. A lot of my runs, like I'll sit there and I'll look, like this is 11,000, this is 11,000, but which one am I getting paid more per mile? And I'm also looking at the distance that I'm having to drive. Like, I mean, obviously this one's a hell of a lot longer. So I would more likely probably take the shorter route and make just as much money almost. Even that one's even a good one to take. It's even shorter, it looks like, and you're still basically making the same amount of money. But then it comes down to how much you're getting paid per mile. Like this one, you're getting paid more, and it's a shorter run. So I mean, you kind of got to look at how you do that. We'll go back here and we'll go. This top one here is for if you own your truck. Then you get to see what you're actually hauling. Like this is with the Red Baron Pizza, I believe, for Walmart. You're going to be taking it probably from a distribution to a store. John Deere, for some reason, John Deere must have got a cat in and they're dropping it off over here to have it worked on or something. I don't know. Chevron, the Exxon. Machine parts. Obviously it's parts for their tractors or whatever. But if you click on them again, you'll see the different routes that they take. And I think that's about the gist of it, really. I think I touched on this. Yeah, here, we'll just go through this. This is your hazmat. You can scroll down, it'll tell you which each one is for. Your long haul, long distance runs, you get bonuses. So I'm up to rank 4 on that. So like I'm getting a 20% higher reward for delivering for over 1,000 miles. You got your high value cargo, same thing, you get different rewards. Fragile cargo. Just in time, so obviously you're going to be having to kind of run the speed limit a little, probably to get them there on time, or be ready, already being, had your rest and everything fueled up and ready to go. That way when you get that trailer, you're just basically on the move. And then you got your fuel economy. I haven't noticed too much. I'm getting pretty okay range in this truck with the fuel. So I haven't needed that too much. Probably 1 or 2 wouldn't probably hurt me. That way I could probably definitely make it through my long ones. But that's basically it. You can go into the photo studio. I'm not going to mess with that. I haven't even messed with that at all. I don't even know what that is. Probably screenshots. Profiles is if you want to change. But I don't have any other one. Like I said, right now this is the current one I have. But we'll go out here and just show you the truck outside a little bit or something. Like I said, this truck is custom. It's got a custom interior and everything. I got neon blue lights in here. That is a mod that I put into the game. Why it doesn't cover both sides, it's beyond me. Yeah, I didn't make the mod. I just installed it. But yeah, it's a nice clean interior. Got your sleeping quarters back there, some storage up there. You can see a TV up on the top shelf, a microwave. I think there's a radio down below there. Maybe a coffee pot. I don't know. Something. You know, we have to have our coffee, eat, and watch some TV when we're not driving. DOT regulations. But basically, if you come out of you can put different extended mirrors up there. It's how I usually drive. It's just like about here. Because sometimes if you're like this, you can't see the mirrors, and it gets kind of a pain in the ass to do this. Because if you turn over to look at that one, sometimes depending on how you got the truck angled, you can't see ahead of you at the same time. Also, I tend to put up my if you see by the steering wheel, you got your GPS. I blow it up so I don't have to strain my eyes looking at like where am I supposed to turn at. But yeah, come out here, you'll see the different mods. Like all the lights I put on the back of the truck here. I added turn signals up top and down below there. Got the brake lights I put in, and then of course you got the running lights. Everything is pretty much custom on here, so I'm not gonna go into depth with it. I got a lot of money into the truck though. It's got a 840 horsepower cat motor, turbo diesel in it. You can hear the diesel turbo kick in when you go down the road. I've been able to open it up. I think I've had it up to 92 mile an hour. You do hit some 80 mile an hour stretch of highway on here out west. They have the 80 mile an hour highways. We don't have too much of that on the East Coast. But I've been able to open it up on the back road. There was no cops in the area, and I was trying to make up some time, and I got it up to 92 on a straightaway. But she pulls pretty good. I'm happy with the truck. The only thing I don't like about it is it takes forever to turn the wheel on this truck. I've noticed on the other truck that you can buy right off of from like Kenworth, the wheel doesn't take as long to turn. So you got to be careful how you drive this truck. And sometimes it's touchy. But that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a wrap on this video, but hopefully you like me going through the game, showing you a little bit about it. If you like driving, this is definitely a game for you. I'm anxious to get a couple friends on here and actually get a convoy going and just come over and see what crazy shit we can come up with. But appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully maybe you picked up on something that maybe if you are playing a game you weren't aware of or something. I don't know. But any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Any comments, I appreciate, negative or positive. I take the negative and try to roll with it, maybe turn it into a positive. But definitely, hopefully enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, more subscriptions I get, more likes I get, that will push me to do more videos on this. And any tips that you got for me, just send them my way. I'll be sure to try to take care of anything that you guys want to see. Just let me know. All right, take it easy, everybody.